Good morning. Today we're going to take a look at designing our picture frame. We're also going to take a look at cutting it in the second part of this video on the CNC mill. To begin, we're going to start with New, Standard IPT, and click Create. Beginning with a 2D sketch on my XY plane, I'm going to click the front view in my World Cube to zoom all. I'm going to start with a rectangle from my origin. Wait for the green dot. When it turns green, click and stretch a rectangle out to the right hand side. My horizontal dimension for this workpiece is 7.5 inches, 7.5. Press the tab key, and my vertical dimension is 9.5, 9.5. And press enter. Next, we're going to take in green check mark, finish sketch in the upper right hand corner, and I'm going to go home. We're going to extrude. We want to extrude in direction number 2. That puts our sketch plane on the front. And we're working with 3/8 inch plywood, so I'm going to enter in a dimension of 0.375 and click OK. Next, I'm going to take a 2D sketch, place it on my front view, click front in order to zoom all. There's going to be a rectangle that we're going to draw on here and 2 holes we're going to locate for our dowel to get pushed into in order to stand our picture frame up. Let's begin with the rectangle. On our workpiece, we're going to start and stretch out a rectangle. My horizontal dimension is going to be 4.13. Press the tab key, and my vertical dimension is going to be 6.13. Press the enter key. Next, escape, and I'm going to choose my dimension tool. I need to locate this rectangle on my workpiece. So starting on the left hand side of my workpiece, I'm going to select the rectangle that we just drew and the left hand side of my workpiece. Bring this dimension down. This dimension here is 1.69, and click the green check mark or press the enter key on the keyboard. Next, I'm going to dimension once again from the bottom of my rectangle to the bottom of the workpiece. Bring this dimension out. This dimension is also 1.69 and green check mark. Next, I need to have 2 holes here. So I'm going to do those with a circle. I'm going to take and place a circle in the bottom area of my picture frame and enter in a dimension of 0.25 for a 1/4 inch dowel to get inserted. Press the enter key on the keyboard. To locate this hole that we're going to draw, I'm going to press the escape key and choose my dimension tool. I want to click from the center of this circle to the bottom of my workpiece. Bring this dimension out. This dimension is a 1/2 inch, so I'm going to type in 0.5, green check mark. I'm also going to dimension again from the center of my circle to the left hand side of my workpiece and bring this dimension down. This dimension here is 3 3/4 of an inch, so I'm going to type 3.75 and green check mark. Next, I'm going to press the escape key, and I need another circle up here on the side, so I'm going to click circle tool. This is also a 1/4 inch diameter circle, so I'm going to type 0.25 and press the enter key on the keyboard. Press the escape key, and now I'm going to dimension from the center of the circle to the left hand side of my rectangle for my workpiece. Bring that down. This dimension is a 1/2 inch, so I type 0.5 and green check mark. Next, I'm going to dimension again from the center of my circle to the bottom of my workpiece and bring this dimension out. This dimension here is 4 3/4 of an inch, so I'm going to type 4.75 and green check mark. That looks good. Next, we're going to finish sketch. Big green check mark in the upper right hand corner. I'm going to extrude. I want to select the hole on the left hand side, the hole in the bottom, and the rectangle that we drew. This is going to be a cut feature, so I want to select my cut button up here in the menu. And I'm going to cut a distance of 3/16 of an inch or 0.188 and click OK. Next, I'm going to place a sketch on this bottom part of this area here and cut a rectangle all the way through on that. To begin with that, I'm going to take a 2D sketch, place it on the bottom, click my front view to zoom all, and I'm going to take my rectangle tool somewhere on the inside here where you see the grid lines. I'm going to click and stretch out a rectangle. For this inside rectangle, we're going to have a horizontal dimension of 3 1/4 inch, 3.25. Press the tab key on the keyboard, and a vertical dimension of 5.25. So once again, I think I said that backwards. 3.25 is my horizontal dimension, 5.25 is my vertical dimension, and press enter. Press the escape key on the keyboard, and I'm going to get my dimension tool. I want a dimension from the left-hand side of this rectangle to the left-hand side of this workpiece. Bring that dimension down. This dimension here is going to be 2.13, and press enter key on the keyboard or green check mark. I also need a dimension from the bottom of my rectangle to the bottom of my workpiece, and bring this dimension out. Once again, this dimension is 2.13, and click green check mark. We're going to come up to the top and finish sketch. I'm going to extrude, select this inside rectangle. I want to extrude to cut, so I want my cut feature selected, this button depressed. And I'm going to leave it at 0.188 for my distance, and click OK. There's my picture frame. I'm going to come up to the orange capital letter I. I'm going to save as. I'm going to make sure that this is going to my H drive, first initial last name 000, and I'm going to enter in a file name of my name and picture frame. So you're going to enter in your name and picture frame, and click save. Congratulations on drawing your picture frame. In the next step, we're going to take and run a tool pass and show you how to cut this picture frame on the CNC mill. Continue with the next video, please.